Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be doing my October Asian beauty haul. I am going to be getting some clothes in October as well, but they'll be in a big haul because I'm doing a store review on AliExpress, which is kind of difficult because there are lots of stores on AliExpress, but I'm going to talk about all of the clothes in a separate video, otherwise it's going to be way too long. So this is going to be a little bit of a smaller one because I didn't really have that much time to order stuff once I had come back from Europe. I got back at the end of August, and living in New Zealand it takes a little while for cosmetics to actually get here. So my last package arrived today. This is my package from Rose shop, and I've opened the box to have a look inside, but I haven't actually unboxed anything yet, so I'll show you guys all of that on camera as well. But the first store that I actually shopped at was YesStyle, and I got 4 things from YesStyle, 2 skincare products and 2 cosmetics. So the first skincare product was the one that I actually really needed, and this was the reason that I was shopping at YesStyle. So this is the Neogen Real Fresh Cleansing Stick in the green tea flavour. I don't think that this comes in any other flavours that I have seen, but if you guys follow the K-beauty world, you know that my favourite Holy Grail Sim 37 Rose Miracle Cleansing Stick has been discontinued. Theoretically, although it has been discontinued in the past and Sim 37 have brought it back. If you guys could bring it back again, I will buy like 10 and stockpile them for the future. One cleansing stick from Sim 37 usually lasts me about a year, so it's a really good form of cleanser because it's a bit more sustainable because I go through them slower being in a stick version, and it works so well with my skin. I've been using it for I think 4 years now solidly. I try out other cleansers every now and again, but nothing compares. So for convenience sake, I'm going to try out the Neogen because this is one of the only stick cleansers that I could find. If you have a favourite stick cleanser that you would like me to try, please do let me know because I would love to try some out. I haven't tried this yet, but it does smell quite strongly. It smells like Elizabeth Arden's like green tea perfume, which is strange. It doesn't smell like real green tea at all. It's very sweet. But I will definitely be trying this out. As soon as I finish my Sim 37, I'm like scraping out the bottom of the stick now, so it won't be long and there will be a review on this shortly. I also got a Son and Pact product. This is the Beauty Filter Cream Glow. I was really interested by this because it's supposed to give you filtered looking skin and you use it as a cream or like a makeup base. I have tried it on the back of my hand and it does give a really pretty pearlescent sheen, so I would be interested to see if this works really well on my skin or if it just accentuates the texture, or if it looks good on bare skin but you can't see it when you wear a foundation. So this is definitely going to be reviewed as well. I am going to be doing a full face of Holika Holika next week. So I have a Holika Holika liquid liner. This is the sharp pen liner, and oh my gosh, this was the most difficult thing to get open because you can kind of see a little bit there, but the plastic is like stuck to the pen. There's no like dotted perforated line to actually pull the plastic off the pen, so I managed to get the pen out of the packaging, but like to get it out I had to like go at it with scissors, so there's some marks on this, but I'm sure it'll still work well. And the last thing I picked up from YesStyle is another Holika Holika product. This is the Magic Inside something something something. It's not written on the packaging at all, so I can't actually remember what it is. But it is on my Rose shop invoice because I got the other colours. These are the Eye Metal Glitters, and I got shade number 2, I believe this one is, because it was, yep, number 2, because I couldn't get it on the other stores that I was shopping with. So these look super fun. They are supposed to be like liquid glitter shadows, so I'm extremely excited to try that out. I've been refraining from trying out the Holika Holika stuff because I like to do a video with all of the first impressions. So I am excited to see the other colours in the Rose shop order too. I also shopped with Jolse, and I'm going to be doing a store review on them. Actually, I've already done a store review on them because I'm pretty sure that was in September. So from Jolse, I got one of the Holika Holika Holipop Detail Cara. I got quite a lot of the Holipop collection. I tried to get as much as I could because I just think it's fun to try out entire collections, like I did the Holika Holika Pekka range. This video is not sponsored by Holika Holika and they did not give me anything for this video. I just decided that I wanted to try out a full face of Holika Holika because it was one of the cheaper price points for a full face that I hadn't done, because like I said many times, I had only just come back from Europe when I started to purchase these. I hadn't worked for 5 weeks and I'd just been spending money, so I didn't really have the budget to be purchasing like a full face of like pony effect makeup. As much as I would love to do a full face of pony effect makeup, that would cost so much money. So I have the Holipop Detail Cara, and I was really surprised when I opened it that the mascara wand is teeny tiny, and I haven't tried it. I only looked at it, so I'm excited for that, especially for my lower lashes. I love a tiny mascara. The last things that I got from Jose were the entire collection of the Holipop watercolor cheeks from Holika Holika. There are 4 colors in this range, and I'm especially excited to be trying out this peachy color. I think that this is probably going to be the nicest color on my skin tone. I have a sneaky suspicion that this is going to look too much like my skin. This is going to be a really unflattering color. This could probably work well, but it's, yeah, really red, so I'd have to use a really light hat with this one. But they look like legitimate little nail polishes, which is really cute. The texture is super duper thin, so I'm excited to try these in my full face, which you guys will see next week. So the last box is from rsrs shop, where I got most of the things that I'm going to be talking about in the upcoming month. If you guys have never shopped with rsrs shop before, they do pretty good with their packaging. Like, they really get into the bubble wrap, and I always cut the bubble wrap off, and it seems like, you know, like pedantic, but I'm definitely about reusing things. So, and I do sell a lot of my cosmetics if I don't use them, because I really just don't see the point. This is probably extremely noisy. I really don't see the point in having like 50 foundations sitting there not being used that I don't like, and them just expiring and I have to throw them out. So I sell or give away a lot of the products that I don't use or I don't like. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's actually better for the environment than me just sitting in a room full of expired makeup that I have to throw out, because at least I'm saving one person the full amount of money for a foundation, and I'm saving the environment from using that one foundation. I just unwrapped the Holika Holika Holipop. This is the BB Cream Glow. There are 2 or 3 different types of BB creams in the Holipop BB Cream range. I decided on Glow because it looked the lightest and the most yellow, even though I am clearly more tan than I usually am, so you can see that my neck is like a different color to my face. I know, I'm very tan. I don't fit any of my foundations. Again, for the second time this year. You'd think that I'd just buy a darker foundation, but no, I'm just going to exfoliate the tan off. So this is going to be in my full face. It's a very nice little petite bottle though. I quite like the size of this one, and the packaging is also really cute. Oh, I also got for foundation the Peripera Ink Skin Tint. This is an ivory, and this review would have already been up by now. Quite light and quite pink. I guess it's a little bit darker than what I'm wearing, but it's still not maybe dark enough for my neck. Also, this is a birthmark. If you guys haven't seen my video before, I didn't miss a spot of foundation. It's permanently on my skin. You cannot take it off, and it's a different color to all of the other colors on my face. I haven't heard that many things about this Peripera foundation, so I was really curious. I really liked my previous Peripera foundation, which was the Ink Drop Foundation in Ivory. Loved it, but it's discontinued, so I was really interested to see if this one was similar. Sometimes they make these really difficult to cut open because you can't see where the bubble wrap is supposed to be. On the top I have the Holika Holika Holipop Blur Pact. So like I said, I was trying to get a lot of the Holipop items, which is just a pressed powder. I thought this one would be translucent. No, actually, I knew this was a coloured one because it came in 2 different colours. I got the lighter shade, which is most likely to be shade 21, which doesn't look too bad. It's a nice peachy tone, which probably is going to look awful on me, but if you like a brightening effect, the peach would be really good. The packaging for this is really solid as well. Like, this is a decent, like, solid case, and I actually really like the yellow text and everything. The little cushion that comes inside that I'm never going to use also has like a little yellow tab on it, which is adorable. I have to say, rsrs shop is the biggest culprit for putting things in unnecessary plastic bags. Like, this is not necessary at all. Bubble wrap would have been sufficient. These are the Holika Holika Holipop again water tints, and I have to say that there is also a massive oversaturation on the market at the moment in the Korean beauty world with water tints. There are just so many, and they are all the same. I mean, there are small differences in colors and textures and things like that, longevity, but honestly, I've tried so many water tints and they're just so similar. So when people ask me what my favorite water tint is, because sometimes, you know, in the review it's really not clear, you know, like, there's differences in how the applicators are, how good the packaging is, especially for a water tint, because obviously they are watery, but they're just all really similar. And it's becoming the same with the velvet style tint at the moment as well. So these are the Peripera Ink Velvet tints. This is in the shade 13. Oh my god, mine is so old. The bottom has faded completely. But yes, this is number 13, which on me looks totally different to the promotion photos, which is why I love doing lip swatches, because they always look different. But there are so many of these types of tints now as well that it's becoming really confusing to tell people which ones I think are better. But we will see these. I think that the packaging for these is actually really cute, and they are super cheap as well. I think these were like maybe $2, $2 US each, $2.30 maybe. Super cheap, and there's only 3 shades in the collection. Okay, so in this little bubble bag I got the G9 Skin It Clean Oil Cleansing Stick. I've never heard of this. I have never even heard of the brand, I don't think. Not that, I mean, like, it's not an exactly prevalent brand that I have heard of personally, but like I said, I really like stick cleansers, so that when I saw that this was an oil stick, I was intrigued. So it looks like that. It looks like a little deodorant basically. It kind of smells like a little, it's like a powdery fresh scent. That's weird. And lemon. This is probably one of the most bizarre things I've smelled in a while. Like baby powder and lemon. I don't know. But it's a solid stick form, and it is a cleansing oil. So the thought is that you can just rub it on your face, massage it, use it as makeup remover. The good thing about it, theoretically, is that you'd be able to travel with it because it's a solid cleansing balm type, and it's a bit of a nicer container personally than the normal cleansing balms come in, because they come in such big round heavy containers. But I do hate traveling with cleansing oils because they always leak. They always leak. But I don't find that my normal makeup remover does a good enough job on all of my skin. So I use a specific eye makeup remover because I wear contact lenses normally, and it's just, I hate using cleansing oils on my eyes, but then I love using cleansing oils on the rest of my face. I'm a complicated individual. So I'm definitely going to be trying this one out. I'm definitely going to be reviewing this one because I don't think it's going to take too long to actually form an opinion on it. Although I would be interested in a warmer country or during the summer if it does melt and turn into a messy, messy puddle. Again, with the ridiculous plastic packaging, Rosary Shop. You don't need to put these in another plastic bag. I think it's really dumb. Stop doing that. So these are the other 3 Holika Holika Magic Inside Eye Metal Glitters. So shade 1, 3 and 4. So they look really, really pretty from the side. Some of these have really chunky glitters. And I am really excited to use these. I love an eye glitter. I think that the colour range really isn't that broad though, looking at them all together. Like, you got 4 shades of pink and gold. Like, this one is a little bit different, that's your gold there. But then these 3, I mean, there's not that much variety. And this is the entire shade range. That's it. So you've got 2 that look quite gold, and you've got 2 that look quite like rosy pinky. I don't know, I'm disappointed with that. Haven't swatched them, haven't put them on my eyes. I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. In the last package I have a new sunscreen. This is the Etude House Jung Mild Defense Sun Cream, and I think I'm saying that right because I asked my brother's girlfriend how to say that, and that is kind of how she said it, but I need to ask her again. She is actually Korean, so I asked her for my pronunciation tips. So I saw that they had a sunscreen that was pretty cheap actually, so I decided to pick it up because in New Zealand, there's a foil cap on that. In New Zealand we are the opposite season to everybody else, so we are moving into summer. So I'm busy stocking up on my sunscreens at the moment, and I thought that this one would be a good one to try. I currently have 3 half-empty sunscreens, which is really not helpful to anybody, but I keep trying and reviewing new ones. So that is what the sunscreen looks like. That has a really weird, not normal sunscreen scent. Quite a thick one. It's quite hard to spread out, like I'm having to really apply the pressure. And it does leave a bit of a white cast. Like, this is on my tan hands, which are not really that tan. I think maybe my hands at the moment are NC15 for reference. I would normally be NC10 if you haven't seen my videos before. So this is a NC15 and it still has a fair amount of white cast. So potentially not something I would recommend to anyone who has deeper skin. So this will definitely be reviewed a little bit later. This was $3 $8.50 in US dollars. So it was extremely cheap, but it was on sale. So I don't know. The last product, again, some plastic wrap. Why? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's such a waste. And it's also wrapped in plastic, but at least has the little perforated lines, so that means that I can actually open it, which is great. So usually they have these little tear down lines, but the eyeliner did not have such tear down lines. It was just solidly plastic wrapped. I don't know, I feel like something went wrong with that one, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the Holika Holika Wonder Drawing 24 Auto Eyebrow. I got this in the shade 1, which is likely to be either dark grey or black. Looks like a dark grey colour because my hair is pretty much black. It's the darkest brown you can get without being black, but the rest of it at the moment is bleached and is looking a bit orange because I haven't gone to the hairdresser because it costs like $300 every time I want to bleach it. It's grey. Like, it's fully grey. I mean, that might work for me. But I'll have to find out the exact colour name because I feel like it should be grey brown or like grey black or something like that, but it's just straight up charcoal coloured. Okay, so that is it for my October Asian beauty haul. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!